You brighten my day when I'm with you.
Being signed to make tracks, it's such a big change for me and a big step in life, especially when I'm 16. It feels like I've sort of made it in a way. It's just down to now people liking my music.
Oh baby, oh my sweet pretty lady, your love is not demanding.
The musicians that we bring on the Tracks label, they don't have to write jingles, right? They can be true to themselves, and I want to be able to encourage that. It's like, let's get back to some real stuff.
You know, you give me something, baby, that makes me want you. You brighten my day when I'm with you.
This is my first time around America, really. For someone my age to open an email and find some recording contracts in there, it's quite exciting, especially in the States coming over.
Oh babe, the way you're making me feel. Do I have to get down on my knees and beg for you?
A lot of other people have asked me to produce stuff, and I thought, well, that's not really my thing. But when there's a certain individual, like say Frankie Miller, I worked with for a while, or Robert Palmer for a little bit, I will put my thing aside because it's that important. That's how I feel about Tobi.
It makes me want you. You brighten my day when I'm with you. You brighten my day when I hold you.
I was actually a dancer when I was younger. I used to do a lot of street dance, and when I got to about 12, I started playing guitar. I used to be in a band and I really wanted a new guitar, and my mum said to me, I'm not going to get you a new guitar unless you sing at an open mic night and play guitar. So I chose a Gary Moore song, which has still got the blues for you, and I did it. I didn't know if I did it well, but I did it. So then I started singing, and then I started getting into Gary Moore, Jimi Hendrix, which I was always into from the guitar. But from the vocals point of view, I was always into Robin Thicke, and because I was dancing at the time, it was stuff like Usher and Donnell Jones and R&B sort of stuff. And then I started getting to John Mayer, who was a massive influence on my music and my singing as well.
Whoa, some people can hate you, baby. Some people can hurt you. Some people just don't care. No, they will even touch you. But there's no use crying.
He has all the ingredients of a John Mayer who can hold down rock concerts, but also has the ability to, in the same way that John Mayer does, write pop songs and still have integrity. And there's not many artists, you know, you got your boy bands over here, you know, and then your rock people over here, but he has the ability to do both. You just can't lose.
Oh, don't you know there's always hope?
I've got into poetry, especially lately because of all my songs and stuff, and I've always wanted to be encouraging myself to not only write a song but have a deeper meaning.
Some things they happen for a reason now, baby. You believe it or not. But I don't care what you think, 'cause belief's all I've got.
Tobi's songwriting, to me, is honest, simple, straightforward. You sort of get it right away. There's an integrity about it, and also an openness. Most people try to hide their vulnerabilities, but for me, the best artists actually get in touch with them and are free enough to just like put it out there, encourage the listener to do likewise, and Tobi has that.
Believe to keep me on the edge. Believe that the sun will keep rising.
Little things in life sort of motivate me to write music, and whatever's happening at the time sort of. I've got a BlackBerry, so I usually just go on my phone and I've got memos and stuff in there. I just write down loads of random crap. They probably won't even make sense, but I look back at it a few weeks later, I'm like, what was I thinking?
Just keep on hoping and keep on achieving. There's always hope.
One of the first songs I sent to Andy was called There's Always Hope, and you'd never think about it, but it was about me getting my phone robbed. So from that, my phone being taken, to bigger issues, to when will this stop, and things like that. Just little things turning into big things, like in my mind while I'm in bed at night, just lying there awake.
Oh, there's always hope.
Our basic plan from here is to write, record, complete an album by the middle of the year. When he finishes school,
Oh, don't you know? Oh, don't you know?
he has all the drive that is needed. He just seems to, well, to me, seems to like, comes easier to him than it did to me.
Oh,